Hello Scorpio, this is your September forecast 2017, and it's a month where focus is really going to start off in your career. Okay, there's a lot to do. There might be new opportunities coming your way. I see you're fit to fight, ready to go, and there is a blast taking place, and there might even be situations from the past coming in too that might just behoove you now. Then I'm seeing how things are going to be shifting from your career into your area of hopes and dreams, all right? The 11th house, which has to do with groups and friends and organizations and so forth, and you might be called to the forefront to stand center stage in one of these areas, and I feel that there's a lot of joy there. The sun is already in your area of hopes and dreams when we start out the month, but then after the 5th, Mars will be joining that crowd, and then after September 19th, Venus will be joining that crowd in the area of these dreams, right? So a very, shall I say, socialized full month schedule for you, absolutely, and it is also because that new moon will be falling into this area, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But yes, let's first focus on Venus, because Venus is in the sign of Leo when we start out September. And Leo is always about the heart. It's about generosity. It's about center stage. It's about our pride and so forth. When Venus visits here once a year, we get to feel that sense of pride. And where is your pride shining right now? It's your 10th house for career. So whatever you've been working towards all year, you might be getting a reward here this month for it. And the same thing goes with Mars, because Mars is also in Leo. And so at least these first 5 days, I feel for you, it's super important to focus on grabbing those stars. And again, you are center stage with pride in the work that you have done. And I feel that somebody might even say something. Maybe you'll be receiving a bonus or a gift, or maybe it could be a new proposal for a project perhaps. Mercury is there as well, though retrograde as we start out the month, which it has been from August 12th. On September 5th though, Mercury will turn direct. It's still in your house of career, but on the 5th also Mars is moving out of your career area into the hopes and dreams part of your chart. Mercury will still linger a little bit in the 10th house, but then it will come in and merge with you there. So we're loving that. So we can see a lot of dynamics taking place for you. I want to say before I start off on the monthly aspects is that this month I prepared for you a calendar, a full month calendar, a day-to-day calendar. You'll find it up here on the information button, where we're going to follow the moon's aspects, right? And that's something we can't do on these monthly readings, because there's just way too many transits on a daily basis, and to list all of them on 12 different videos, you get the picture, right? But there's a full hour information here, and you can look it up anytime throughout the month of September, and you can go in and you can listen to what the daily mood is going to be about. And because remember, the moon always rules our mood, right? Depending on what aspects and transits are around it, that will be listed. So I think this could be a great reference for you to have. You can go in anytime, especially if there's a special date, something is coming up, you can go and check it out, right? But as we start off here in September on the 2nd, we got Mars and Uranus in a beautiful golden trine. What that does, well, think about it. Mars is your direction, it's your ambition, it's your goal and dedication, physical energy, right? It's in your career house. Now this beautiful trine is coming from Uranus. Uranus is in your 6th house for work and how you apply your work and so forth. So between the work and career area, definitely this surprise is coming from here, okay? So you could be given a different project perhaps, something that you deserve. Remember, you're receiving your crown for the great work and dedication you've done for the last 2 years is really showing up, and this is the time to receive it. So on the 2nd, we love that. On the 3rd, I feel there's a lot of communication because I see Mercury here chatting along. Maybe you're on the phone and sharing whatever surprise took place there on the 2nd. And I say surprise because we just never know with Uranus, right? And we love, love, love this planet, which denotes change when it is favorably aspected, mind you. If not, it can bring change that we didn't expect, more so in a challenging way, but this is fantastic. On the 9th, we have the Sun, which is you, Scorpio, and it is, like I said, in the 11th house for hopes and dreams, and friendships, groups, organizations. You're out there, you're very, very social, catching up with your social network. When Pluto is involved, there's always this dynamic oomph factor. Pluto's a pivotal point of transformation. It's in your 3rd house for communication, meaning that you could come to communicate something very powerful to your group of friends or social network. There could be news coming to you from one of these organizations or groups or friends, so it could go that way as well. But the 9th is a very important day, so you want to circle that on your calendar. Now on the 12th, I love it because Venus, which rules love, it rules money, and all things creative. It is in your 10th house for career. Now it is receiving a trine, a golden aspect from Saturn. Saturn is your 2nd house for money and income. Saturn has been working and plowing along in this area to try to stabilize and secure your income. You might have had more challenges here as of late, or more financial burdens, maybe, that we can sometimes see when Saturn cruises this area. But Venus is going to bless you with a gift, and that Venus is in your 10th house for career. So this could be a bonus. Maybe it could be a raise, perhaps, or it could be a great time for you to bring it up if you're having a review, for example. But yes, it is a gift from the universe on the 12th, and on the 15th, there's a second gift coming in, and also from Venus. And on the 15th, Venus is still in your career house, but now receiving a golden trine from nobody less than Jupiter. And we know that Jupiter is generous, it's abundant, right? Jupiter for you is in the 12th house, working behind the veil for you. So I feel that this could be a blessing that you may not know about per today that is coming, but something that I feel that is directly from above to you. And so the 15th also a fantastic day. So both the 12th and the 15th could be money matter days, and it's kind of connected to your career. So could be a good bump up, maybe advancement, maybe you could not just take on perhaps maybe a new project. You can get a new big client, for example, or it could be a promotion. Whatever it is for you specifically, I can't see because I don't see your personal chart from here, but this is great in your solar chart. Then on the 16th, just like you were hanging on the phone, talking to friends, family, all about the good news there on the 3rd for what happened on the 2nd, when Uranus brought you that unexpected idea. Now you're hanging on the phone again, spreading the word of what just took place here on the 15th. It's more like I could hear you say, oh my God, guess what, right? And so in that there is so much joy in your communication. Mercury and Mars, they're together in a conjunction, all powered up to relate the news. Then we have even more unexpected surprises. Do you recall what I said on the 2nd with Mars and Uranus and that beautiful golden trine? Venus is now, on that very same degree, opening up this unexpected surprise from Uranus, which is your 6th house from work. Venus is still in your 10th house for 2 more days, so it's still in your career area. So again, there is something powerful, unexpected taking place, and I feel it's generous. This is money related. On the 2nd was Mars related, so it was more action. You could have heard about a project. Maybe now today you're going to hear about the financial end of the stick. I feel they're kind of interconnected because it's still the same areas of your chart that are involved. So yes, I feel, up to this point, September has just been absolutely fantastic. Now, having that said, now you want to hold your horses a little bit for the rest of the month because it's not follow you straight throughout the month. We have several oppositions after the 19th. Now, on the 19th, Venus leaves your career area. It's not going to be back for a year. Mars won't be back for 2 years. So I'm feeling what you have received up to this point is your crown, you know, your blessings for what you've worked so hard for the last 2 years, the last year with both Mars and Venus. Now they're going into an area of hopes and dreams, spending more time with friends and so forth. But these oppositions that are coming in, I just want to give a little insight to it, because sometimes we can be presented with something that sounds too good to be true. And therefore, yes, most of the times that is exactly it, too good to be true. Neptune is involved in a communication on the 19th, and it's alluring. You know, Neptune will always allure. When it's clear, it's pure vision, and it is what it is, and it really ties into our hopes and dreams. But when it's muddied, then it turns more into wishful thinking, hopes that are not going to go anywhere, air castles and so forth, illusions that can burst and so forth. So you're going to hear about something and you might feel really attracted to it because it's magnetic. But then on the 24th, Mars is going to come along and do the same thing. Mars will be in opposition to Neptune. And Mars is our drive, our goal, our ambition, and so forth. And so we might feel, because Mars always wants to act, it might feel like it really wants to act on it, but Neptune is still in opposition like it was with Mercury. So there's something that's not too clear about it. So you might feel this little doubt, so just listen to your doubt. No need to act right away, because on the 27th we got Jupiter, which is always full of optimism, enthusiasm, and joy, and happy-go-lucky. Now, it is opposing Uranus. Now, Uranus, like we say, we love Uranus, the changes it brings, the unexpected, but only when it's positively aspected. Right now, it's opposing Jupiter, and we might, you know, leap before we're thinking consequences, especially because we've been hearing all these news trickling in there from Neptune, and if we're still very alert to it, we might just want to act. But there is a disappointment and a little bit of a letdown there on the 29th with Venus and Neptune also in opposition. Venus rules love, so yes, there could be a disappointment in love-related matters, but it could also be money. You don't want to end up being disappointed over loss of money because you acted on something that didn't really follow through. So yes, a little careful from the 19th onwards, but gosh, the beginning of this month is just fantastic for you, Scorpio. So I'm super, super excited. It's going to be a great month. I will talk a little bit now about the full moon, September 6th, 13 degrees in Pisces. This full moon, of course, is carrying some of that signature of the lunar eclipse we had in August. This full moon is going to be conjunct Neptune, so it's super powerful, it's super sensitive, super intuitive, spiritual, and extremely creative because it's in your 5th house, right? So you might just really feel like going for it on whatever it is you do when you are creative. You'll love, love, love September 6th. The new moon, where we always plant our seeds, new beginnings, our intentions, and so forth, will be 27 degrees in Virgo, which for you will be in the area of friendships, you know, and groups and so forth, hopes and dreams. And this new moon will carry some of that signature from the solar eclipse, the solar new moon eclipse there, August 21st. So this is where it's going to express itself now first. 11th house, hopes and dreams, you know. So you really want to pay attention to September 20th. Place your intentions and say, I want more of this. Whatever is going on for you, only you will know personally. But it's going to be a great day, and so you just, of course, want to recreate more of that vibratory frequency. So plant those seeds, and that will linger with you for a full year yet to come, Scorpio, until the next new moon in this very area is going to show up in 12 months, right? So listen, this is what I have for you here in September. Looking forward to see you in October. You can go listen to that the full calendar for September and see how you like it. And I'll see you soon. Bye now.